What's going on, Aces? Welcome back to the channel. So I read this and I just smiled from ear to ear, y'all, okay? Because I think that all of y'all are my play cousins. But Niecy Nash, she wrote this beautiful tribute to her real cousins. She says, quote, both my cousins are Oscar nominated. Yes, we are blood related, real cousins. I'm so proud of my fam. At the Danielle Brooks, at Sterling K. Brown, I'm rooting for you. And I think that is so beautiful, right? That is so touching. First of all, I just want to say how proud I am of Sterling K. Brown. He is such a phenomenal actor. He is definitely one of my favorite actors. And I feel like, he is just getting all the accolades that are well deserved. He killed it in This Is Us and now in American Fiction, which if you haven't seen that movie, please go see it. And then we have Danielle Brooks. I first was introduced to her when she played Tasty on Orange is the New Black. But her voice is so beautiful. Like she is such a talented singer. And, she killed it in The Color Purple. And I am so proud of, you know, everybody just doing their thing and shining. Niecy Nash just recently won an Emmy and she thanked herself, okay, because she's like, I'm the only one who knows the sacrifices and the cost that I made while crying at night and trying to do the best thing that I can do. So she's like, Mama, I made it. I know that's right. Now she's big up in her cousins because we love, listen, I love a play cousin, child. Okay. So I feel like if I ever meet Sterling K. Brown, Niecy, or Danielle, because we all on a first name basis now, but no, I'll definitely give them their props and just tell them what an inspiration they are and how open they are about their journeys. Let me not or fail to mention Jeffrey Wright, who is being nominated for the lead actor. Okay, this film right here, if y'all have not seen it, please go see it. The Washington Post calls it the best picture of the year. And if it came out in 2023, he's absolutely right. Because I didn't see that many movies last year, but I did see American Fiction. I just saw it actually a couple weeks ago. So I'm not sure if it came out last year or this year. But either way, it is definitely worth your time. It says it's a comedy drama based on the 2001 novel um, Erasure, and it has earned 5 Oscar nominations. Okay, the film is about a novelist who adopts a pen name because he's frustrated with the establishment profiting off of Black entertainment. He sets out to write a satire, but finds his work is received with high sales and acclaim. So Jeffrey Wright stars as the author alongside of Tracy Ellis Ross, John Ortiz. We got my girl Issa Rae in there, Erica Alexander. So good to see her shining and doing her thing. Yeah, Eraser is penned by Percival Everett. And this movie is directed by Core Jefferson. And it's been nominated for Best Picture, absolutely. Best Actor in a Leading Role, Jeffrey Wright. Best Actor in a Supporting Role, Sterling K. Brown. Best Adapted Screenplay and Best Original Score. Yes, for American Fiction, come through. Y'all, and when I tell you this movie had everything in it, I mean, the family ties, all of the all the siblings are doctors, right? I don't want to spoil it for you guys, but the fact that there's 3 doctors in this one family, I'm just like, yes, I'm here for it. Okay. And they all have their different issues. Sterling K. Brown, I feel like he's this role is like the opposite of what he played as Randall in This Is Us, right? And This Is Us, if you guys remember, Randall was very nurturing and selfless to a fault, and he struggled with anxiety, things like that. This dude, Sterling K. Brown's character, is a plastic surgeon. He's gay. He is a mess. He is, you know, doing a little nose candy on the side. He is. He's dipping in people's pools. He's, you know, looking out for number one. He is divorced. He's a mess. He had random people, guys, all up in his house and stuff. He was complaining about how he lives in a college town in Arizona, and it's hard to date there because the college kids think he's Tyler Perry. Now, I'm not spoiling this because this was in the trailer, so you guys have to check out the trailer. But it's just hilarious, you know, when Tracy Ellis Ross, she's a doctor as well. She works at a clinic. I think it's not Planned Parenthood, but it's similar, but she owns it. And Jeffrey Wright, her brother, she he's a PhD. He's a college professor. But they're in the car and he's like, you know, has any of my books ever changed your life? And she's like, oh my goodness, yes, of course. And she said, she says my table was wobbly and I slid that thing right up underneath there. That was perfect. And they're laughing. Stuff like that is brilliant, you know. Issa Rae is brilliant because of course you guys know that she's a writer in and of herself. She wrote Insecure, but also The Misadventures of an Awkward Black Girl, which of course came from her YouTube channel, but her book is really good as well. But in this in this movie, she plays an author. Y'all, when I tell you, I know at least 4 people off the top of my head that I could think of that reminded me of the character Issa Rae played. So Issa Rae is kind of the opposite, right? Not the antagonist but to Jeffrey Wright's protagonist, but she was just reading this book and it was just so out of pocket. And, you know, everybody's standing and clapping. And, you know, so that's kind of what inspired him, Jeffrey Wright's character, to write this book of quote unquote American fiction because he said that, you know, people are, he did it to, like he said, rub their noses in it type of thing. So he filled it with all these ridiculous stereotypes. I mean, all of them, y'all, all the bad ones, the just, yeah, all the bad stereotypes you can think of. Like he changed the title from My Pathology to My Path with an F, Pathology. And then it ended up just being something completely different. I don't want to spoil it. I want you guys to enjoy it and savor it. But it is such a good movie. Shout out to Jeffrey Wright because this is long overdue. He's a brilliant actor. They all are, right? Erica Alexander, she plays his girlfriend in the movie. She's very supportive. Opposite of Maxine Shaw, attorney at law. Because Max was definitely giving. Max would have been Sterling K. Brown's character in this movie, just very professional, but about their job, everything else, their love life and everything else was a mess. That's who he played in this movie, the comic relief, which is perfect. But yeah, you guys check out this movie. Shout out to everybody involved. You know what? I might buy the movie. Well, I was gonna say, do people even buy movies anymore? No, I'll just rewatch it. I'll just rewatch it. But I'm so glad to see that, you know, Sterling K. Brown, Jeffrey Wright, just to see their rise, you know, Issa Rae, them evolving, everybody, right? Tracy Ellis Ross, that transition and that career trajectory from, you know, starring in TV shows to now starring in movies. I can't wait to see Niecy Nash in more movies now that she's won her Emmy. But from moving from, you know, the TV realm to the film realm is a big deal. And now for them to have this Oscar nomination, and also this is the first time in history where we have 2 Black men that are being nominated for the lead actor role and supporting actor role in the same film. That's never happened before. This this film, American Fiction, has broke, the history record. So kudos to everybody involved. It is definitely one of my favorite movies. It's so good. So if you guys haven't seen it, please go see it. Please let me know if you have, and if you have, your favorite parts. Also, don't forget to like the video, you guys. Subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. And I will talk with you in the next one. Take care, Aces. My play cousins. Bye, y'all.